Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good.
If you're a busy woman that has hesitations about lifting weights, I hope that you understand that you're not alone. For some of you, if you did partake in sports as a youth, you may not have been properly introduced into the weight room, so the limited experience with lifting might be a bit daunting. And for those of you that try to avoid lifting because you're afraid that you're going to get big and buff, you can trust me when I say that unless you specifically train and eat to get all big and buff, you're probably not going to be looking like a bodybuilder overnight. Welcome to the Workout Nerd Out. I'm Julio Lopez. I've got my master's degree in nutrition, as well as being a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a certified personal trainer, with over 8 years of experience in personal training. At the end of this, my hope is to get you and all women over 40 to have a better understanding about lifting weights as a completely safe and effective means of exercise, particularly when weight loss or weight management is the ultimate goal. Lifting weights has been shown to help women over 40 by boosting their metabolism, increasing energy expenditure, and preserving muscle mass. The first thing, boosting the metabolism. One thing that you probably hear all the time when it comes to weight loss is that the metabolism is slowed down, or what types of exercises or diets will speed up the metabolism. We all know that person who can seemingly eat an entire pizza without even gaining an ounce, whereas some of us might not be so lucky where you kind of feel that just looking at the pizza might make you gain weight. Life can be unfair. And guess what? As we age, the metabolism is actually going to continue slowing down. One of the huge benefits to lifting weights for women over 40, especially those that want to lose weight, is that this activity has actually been shown to boost the metabolism. How exactly does lifting weights boost the metabolism? Weight training can help women over 40 to increase their lean muscle mass, which is more metabolically demanding than fat mass. The more muscle a person has, the more calories they can burn. In fact, a 2017 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology suggests that a resistance training program can produce significant increases in muscle mass and resting metabolic rate in older women. Have you ever heard of EPOC? Excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC, is an increased amount of oxygen that your body takes in after exercise to return to its resting state. This increased oxygen consumption leads to an increase in caloric expenditure even after the exercise session has been completed. The Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research published a study in 2015 suggesting that resistance training led to an increase in EPOC in postmenopausal women. Since fat is a main energy source when you're at rest, this means that your body is burning off fat at a higher rate even when you're sitting in your office. Do you know how weight training can help with weight management? Consistent weight training can improve insulin sensitivity, thus regulating blood sugar levels and preventing weight gain. For example, in a 2016 study, researchers found that a 12-week weight training program led to significant improvements in insulin sensitivity in overweight and obese women over age 50. What does lifting weights do to the resting metabolic rate, or RMR? By adopting a consistent weightlifting program into your lifestyle, it can increase your RMR, thus helping to prevent weight gain and improve overall health. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that a 12-week resistance training program led to significant increases in the resting metabolic rate, in the RMR, as well as strength increases over 15% in postmenopausal women. The second thing, improved quality of life. A woman's 40s is the most important time of her life because it sets a path she'll be following for the rest of her life. The woman who chooses to be inactive and pays little attention to nutrition is likely to encounter a number of problems further down the road, some of which may have been avoided or at least limited had she chosen to live a healthier lifestyle. Possibly the greatest benefit to living a lifestyle that includes consistent exercise and good nutrition is self-preservation, thus leading to a much higher quality of life. Did you know that a simple fall can permanently impact a woman's independence? A broken bone, such as a broken hip, plays such a major role in your day-to-day life. from being able to go from point A to point B. But after menopause, women are at risk of losing their independence with a broken hip. Resistance training can help a woman over 40 improve her bone health by increasing bone density and reducing the risk of osteoporosis. The Journal of Bone and Mineral Research published a study in 2017 which found that resistance training produced significant increases in bone mineral density for postmenopausal women. How does lifting weights help control chronic diseases? After age 40, women are more susceptible to chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer. A study in 2018, published by the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, found that resistance training led to significant improvements in cardiorespiratory fitness and reductions in inflammation for postmenopausal women. Ultimately, what every woman over 40 has to be cognizant about is how she can improve her quality of life 20, 30, even 40 years from now. Adopting a weight training program can increase physical function, reduce the risk of falls, and improve mental health. In fact, the Journal of the American Geriatric Society had a study that said a 12-month resistance training program led to significant improvements in physical function and reduced risk of falls, and allowed women to live life without needing round-the-clock care. The third thing, increase energy expenditure. Going down to the absolute basics of weight loss, one has to achieve caloric deficit, which is basically you're burning off more calories than you're consuming. For a caloric deficit to be achieved, either you're reducing the amount of calories you're taking in, you increase the exercise activity to increase the amount of caloric expenditure, or you do a combination of the two. While that's an overly simplified explanation of how weight loss works, it's obviously not that simple. Otherwise, everybody would be lean and obesity would be non-existent in the world. Nevertheless, one of the things that weightlifting can do for women over 40, especially those that are looking to lose weight or for weight management, is increasing their energy expenditure. Did you know that it's not the exercise itself that's helping you lose weight, but actually the recovery thereafter? It's true. After a challenging workout, your body needs to recover and repair, and it burns up calories for this to happen. This is known as post-exercise energy expenditure, which is increased by lifting weights. A study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research in 2013 found that resistance training significantly increases post-exercise energy expenditure in overweight women. While a woman over 40 isn't going to be gaining massive muscles if she's just training recreationally, lifting weights can still increase muscle mass, which is really beneficial for weight loss and weight management. The increased muscle mass can increase energy expenditure by increasing the body's basal metabolic rate. The Journal of Applied Physiology published a study in 2016 saying that lifting weights leads to increases in muscle mass and basal metabolic rate in postmenopausal women. The faster the metabolism, the more calories from fat are being burned. When you're new to lifting weights, picture it like a highway where only one lane is open. As you continue, a second, third, and fourth lane starts to open up. The rapid increase in performance isn't so much from getting giant muscles, but that the body is becoming more efficient in muscle activation, which happens to occur with a good weight training program. Because of the increased muscle activation during exercise, it may increase the energy expenditure during the workout. Did you know that fat is mostly burned when you're at rest than when you're working out? One of the nice things to resistance training is that it can actually increase the body's ability to burn fat. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity in 2016 found that resistance training led to significant increases in fat oxidation in postmenopausal women. A big reason for this is likely because of the more lean muscle mass acquired through the weightlifting program. In conclusion, the benefits to resistance training for women over 40 are undeniable, but it can still be a daunting task, especially when there is little or no experience. Working with a personal trainer can be a very good investment, even if you can only afford just 1 month of personal training. A good personal trainer will teach you the proper mechanics and educate you on how you can do your workouts on your own, even when the two of you split ways. During a woman's 40s, her body is changing, and some of this includes losing muscle mass and strength, which can leave her vulnerable to injuries that may be life-altering if she doesn't make a change now. My suggestion? Start lifting weights and enjoy yourself in your journey through this maze we call life. That does it for today's Workout Nerd Out. If you got any questions, feel free to leave one in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you on the next Workout Nerd Out.